Welcome to the Mad Pride 22. It's good to see you all here. I think we've got a really good audience. That's fantastic.
You could never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes, just like ice, and there's a cold, lonely light that shines from you. You wander like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a magical way. And if you need to know why I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah. Once I never could hope to win. You're starting down that road, leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. And if our love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still.
And there was a bit of, not pushback, but I think just a bit of nervousness about having peer support workers in a suicide prevention team. And I think there was this strange clinical type fear that we might enter into some sort of suicide pact with our consumers. And that's so inappropriate. I have a lived experience. I'm never going to enter into a suicide pact with a consumer. I have massive trust issues.
I'm in hospital, and we can really help people just break out of their suicidal thoughts in a very quick time. Peer workers, I wasn't working as a peer worker at this stage. I was in hospital. I'd been running naked down the street singing Oklahoma at the top of my voice, which is as you do, and I was in there, and there was another. I was manic, and the world was beautiful. They never locked me up when I was depressed and wanting to kill myself. They were always locking me up when I thought the world was gorgeous. I guess that is pretty insane if you think about it. There was a man in there though, and he was suicidal. And I was saying to him, "Oh, mate, you don't want to die. You don't want to die, mate. This world's beautiful. Life's fantastic." And he's saying, excuse the language, I'm just telling it how it was. And he's saying, "You can know a thing. You don't fucking know anything. I do want to die. Don't tell me what I want to do and what I don't want to do." And I'm going, "Oh, mate, you don't want to die. I do want to die. No, mate, you don't want to die. And I can prove to you that you don't want to die. You can't fucking prove to me that I don't want to die." And yeah, I can. And I jumped up and grabbed him by the throat and started choking him. And he fought me off. He fought me off. And of course, they pulled the alarms and the nurses and the security guards came and they dragged me off, but they dragged me off backwards and I'm going, "See, mate, you didn't want to die."
Playing my songs, so I am freaking out a little bit. But it's taken me, thank you, it's taken me 45 years to work through fear and everything else to get here. And Peter very kindly has complimented my shirt today, saying it's lovely and colourful, but what he doesn't know is it's the only one that wasn't covered in cat hair, and that's why I'm wearing it. This first song is called Drive, and it's about my car. I love getting in my car and driving away, and it's about all the times I've gotten in my car to drive away to find home. Going away tonight, I see those city lights fading away tonight again. The sun is coming up around this winding bend. I don't know where I am. Going to find a place to live down by the sea, breathing in the ocean's tides. On the roll and it's unsettling at times, like these memories of mine. But I say, no, you're not getting me this time. I'm gonna drive it out all through the night and say, no, you're not getting me this time. I'm gonna drive it out until I'm fine.
If money comes through, I won't be blue. If I did what I could, but the money's no good, sing a work song. If the job seems tough, sing a work song. If the pay doesn't seem enough, sing a work
That's how old
song.
I am. They put on this workshop in Ashfield, I think it was, and I booked into a poetry session in the afternoon. We had a published poet who came along and talked about, theory and putting something together, and he gave us 15 minutes to write something, which we then shared with everyone, and this is what I put together. Everybody knows the ocean wave is like life's journey, with dichotomous movements, there's that word again, with dichotomous movements creating the story. Everybody knows the crashing on shore dumps weeds upon the canvas of life. Everybody knows the moment is fleeting, with purity as the retreating begins. Everybody knows the sparkling diamonds on the crest invites us to join the life within. Everybody knows the wave returns again and the journey continues forevermore. Thank you.
Bringing in the walls of a field, calling to the shepherd, where you've been. Less and less suffering, bringing in the walls of the world. A shepherd says to me, where you've been. Less and less suffering.
Before I do routine, I actually want to share something that's, I think is weird, that will actually make you laugh. When I was about 19, I was in Glacial Hospital. And in Glacial Hospital, we had Ward 29, which was the lockup ward. Now, in the lockup ward, a lot of the patients would either try or did escape from the lockup ward, which is understandable. But you're looking at the only person that actually broke into the lockup ward. And when they asked me, why did I break in the lockup ward? I said, I just want to see if it could be done. And they said, what do you mean by see why it could be done? I said, well, like when that guy climbed the mountain, people say, why did you climb the mountain? Because it was there. So, I actually wanted to...
Go. Once a jolly madman camped by a lily pond, hiding from the gaze of a psychiatrist or three. And he laughed and he sang and he ran stark naked everywhere. You come a waltzing the mania with me. Speed it up. Waltzing the mania here in Australia. You come a waltzing the mania with me, and we'll laugh and we'll sing and we'll throw bright colours in our hair. You come a waltzing the mania with me. Up jumped a doctor mounted on his high horse. Up jumped the nurses, 1, 2, 3. Where's your medication? You should have had it hours ago. Now back to hospital is where you'll go. You must be joking, no more brain poking. I'm never going back to that place again. And he laughed and he sang and he ran stark naked everywhere. Why not come a waltzing the mania with me? Waltzing the mania here in Australia. You'll come a waltzing the mania with me, and we'll laugh and we'll sing and we'll celebrate with our Kiwi kin. We are the mad ones and we're proud to be. We might leave it there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We have to be out by 5 so the drummers can drum. Thank you for the techies that managed it all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Has that all over?